All right, what's up, you guys? We got the main event here. We got Yusuf Zalal versus Ilia Tapora. Is that how you say that? I don't know, but I'm gonna go with Yusuf on this one. I'm more familiar with him a little bit. I know that's not the best reason to, but I liked what I saw out of him, and I think just having UFC experience is such a big deal, and he's a good fighter. So I'm gonna go with him. Oh no, wait, this is the kid. Okay, I remember him now. He's the 8-0 guy who, yeah, he's been on like the regional, and this is his first UFC fight. I totally remember this guy, some white dude. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Zalal. I just think that a lot of the regional guys, when they step up, they lose, and Zalal is already good. So Zalal. At heavyweight, we got Tom Aspinall versus Alan Baudot or whatever, Baidu, something like that. Tom Aspinall is basically set up to win this fight. The other guy is like 7-2. Tom Aspinall is really 9-1, and he's just set up to win. He's a good fighter, and I think that he's going to do very well in this fight. He'll probably knock him out. At middleweight, we got Marcus Perez versus Dricus Duplessis. And Marcus Perez, we're familiar with. He's been in the UFC before. He called out Chimaev, and that was pretty whack. I think he gets schooled there. He's got okay hands. He kind of fights goofy, almost like a drunken style, but it works for him, and I like it. And I think he's a pretty good fighter. And he's only lost by decision, I believe. And I can't remember, maybe only by decision. And the other guy definitely like kind of like rated up and from the regional circuit. And those guys I just fade. I just fade those guys, kind of similar to the guy facing Zalal. I just think he'll come in and probably lose to a guy that's been there before, and probably get a little manhandled, surprisingly. The next one we got heavyweight Ben Rothwell, so I'm gonna go with Marcus Perez. The heavyweight we got Ben Rothwell versus Marcin Tybura, and we're familiar with both these guys. And Marcin is, I overrate him every time. In my head, when this fight first went out, I was like Marcin all day, and then I was like, what am I doing? I'm doing it again. I can't do that again. I got to pick Ben on this one. Ben has, I think he's beaten like Overeem and some other legends and stuff, and I just think he can knock him out. He's stronger. He's bigger. I don't really see what Marcin can do to really beat him, so I'm gonna go with Rothwell. The next fight we got Edson Barbosa versus Makwan Americani, and we're familiar with these guys. Edson's a really great striker, bad record, 20-9, but he's faced like basically all the best guys. Makwan Americani, he's decent everywhere, really. I mean, he could strike a little bit. He's not, everyone just underrates his striking because he's really good at like grappling you up and shit like that. But I'm gonna have to go with, just for the value sake, I'm gonna go with Americani. And Edson Barbosa just doesn't seem into it anymore, especially with the retirement statements, and he really doesn't seem into it anymore at all. And I could see him just fading out. These Brazilians seem to just like fade out really hard. It's probably from all like the steroid use, honestly. So I'm gonna go Makwan Americani on this one. The next one we got Marlon Moraes versus Corey Sandhagen. And I like Marlon Moraes as a fighter. I don't really like him as a person, but he seems a little like he's on steroids and stuff because he just gasses so hard. He's just like boom, 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 and his voice is annoying as fuck. And Corey Sandhagen is really good. If he didn't lose to Sterling like that, everyone would be really high on him still. So, but he did lose to him like that, so it does matter. But Sterling is long and lanky, Marlon's short. Out of the striking, I gotta go and say Corey's the more versatile and better striker that'll last longer. These guys both don't have like, I mean, maybe Corey does, but Marlon's casting stinks. And I just had a good feeling on this one from the beginning. This, Corey, Tracy Cortez, and Impa were all like my strongest picks on this card. So that's it. Enjoy and good luck.